Red Pill Mafia. What is up, brothers? This is the one and only Dark Loner, aka Whisper, formerly known as Fist of the North Star. What's up, bro? It's been a while. I'm doing my third edition of the Loner Diaries. Sorry I haven't done anything in a while. I've been little life stuff has happened, trying to get things together myself, living this loner life. What else, man? Well, I'm going to talk about this one. I wrote this one on July 26, 2005, volume 3 of the Loner Diaries. And it says, ever wake up and realize you have no life? The hard 8 hours you put in at work for some stupid credit card bill that you can never pay off? Question mark. Life sucks, dude. And in the end, we are all slayed by the greatest mass murderer of all, death. Death has been given so many names: Grim Reaper, Angel of Death, etc. To me, death is the greatest equalizer to the human race. Balancing rich and poor, black and white. What I really love about death is its lack of respect to person. Like God, death doesn't care what you look like or how much money you have. It has one mission. It's never late, always dependable. And as a matter of fact, if death was an employee, it'd be the greatest coworker ever. Thank you, death, for giving losers like me the ability to hope that there is an end to this horrid thing called life. Well, as you can tell by the Loner Diaries, where I get my name, the Dark Loner, and kind of to give you, let's talk about death for a minute. It's the thing none of us want to face. And, as I go through the Loner Diaries, you guys will understand more into the mind of the Dark Loner. That what I'm telling you, I am the Dark Loner. It's not me just making that up. When my pops died, and, a couple of you guys commented on my other video, War Stories, about it was the first time I realized that there was an ending to all this. Like, I actually saw my mortality. I'm like, wow, one day I'm going to be, and not to depress people too much, but one day I'm going to be like that. And it was like, that crushed me in a sense that I was like, this man used to lift me up on his back, but now he's laying in a box that will be his eternal resting place. I will never see him again. And this goes to a deeper issue where I talk about men not just going their own way, but to be yourself. Because I think the most important thing we ultimately have is not how much money we have, how much sex we've had, how many people we got in fights with, or whatever trivial thing. It's your character. And that's why I told a lot of you guys, what ultimately in the end you'll be remembered by is who you are character-wise. There's a lot of people who are pieces of shit out here that go about their life stomping on people, putting people down, killing people. And honestly, if it was up to me, I would resurrect the body of Frank Castle, the Punisher, and waste all these people. But I'm really tired. And if you can hear it in my voice, I'm really tired of good people getting fucked with. That's why I started the Red Pill Mafia. The Red Pill Mafia to me, and I call you guys warriors all the time, but what it is a collaboration of good men that don't take shit. That's what it is. That knows the truth, doesn't live in a world that's totally been against us from day one, and don't take shit. Imagine an army of guys like that. Some people call them straight edge. I don't know. But why? What is the perception? And I'll go into this a little bit. Of why a person think about it. Good people have the most balls of anybody. Why? Because most of the world is not like them. Most of the world's not like us. They're telling you, hey guys, the Matrix again, the blue pill. Have sex with 500 million girls. You're a man. Commit adultery. That's masculine to do. talk a lot of crap, wear your pants low, steal from people. If somebody disagrees with you, don't have a rational conversation with them, fight them back. That's what the world tells you how you're supposed to live. But what if a person, and a good person that I've idolized my whole life is Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins is a straight dude. I don't think he drinks or smokes. He's one of the most hardcore people there ever was. And I remember watching a documentary on Henry Rollins. It said what makes him really hardcore is he doesn't do what everybody else. It takes courage to be a different person, because most of the world are sheeple and they just follow each other. Think about men choosing the ability to not be fooled by the vag, to be destroyed by the vag. That's true power. And I'm not saying if you don't meet the right woman that the chances are, my point is the chances of you meeting the quote unquote proverbial nice woman are like slim to none. If you do, keep her. But don't ever feel, and again, I had a couple black guys on my page tell me, oh man, I'm a nice, I'm a good guy. And I know a lot of thugs are gonna think you're, oh man, but they're the true cowards because they have to act like each other. I don't care what race you are. If you're a decent human being, stand up and be proud. And don't take shit from these guys anymore, man. I'm tired of it. We've all been victims of the simps and the manginas and the white knights, whether directly or indirectly. I can tell you endless stories of guys that I was friends with. Matter of fact, I'll give you an example. When I was in college, there was a dude, I'm not going to say his name, let's just call him E. And throughout my freshman year of college, I was this guy's only friend. Even to the point, never mind. But we hung, I even stayed with this dude when he had a serious viral infection. I went with him to the hospital, stayed there for 6 hours to make sure he was okay. Because that's the type of dude I am. But as soon as this dude got, and this is why I hate when guys say bros before hoes, because that's the biggest lie ever told. Soon as he got his little girlfriend, I didn't exist. Do I have and I'm not saying, but it's the point where I saw him and he barely spoke to me. I'm like, motherfucker, I remember when you had no friends. Now you get a little piece of ass and you can't speak. That's what the Matrix teaches these simps. And I realized dude was a simp. I'm like, really? I wouldn't do that to my bro. So when I hear guys say bros before hoes, that's just stuff to make their friends think that they're cool. But you really don't mean that. Bros before hoes. I knew you before this slut came along, and now I'm not saying we gotta hang out every day. But when I see you, you don't even actually acknowledge me. Fine, it is what it is. That's why I'm a loner. That's why I told you guys. This is why it's the Loner Diaries. The only friend I've ever had in my life is loneliness and T-Gun. That's it. There ain't nothing else. That's the only thing I can fall back on. And any real loner knows what I'm talking about. In your darkest hour, ask yourself this question. This goes in a greater in your worst hour, who was there for you, really? For me, it was nobody. I had my own thoughts and demons that harassed me. Depression was like heroin. We've all been there. But why I call you guys, and I'll repeat it and I'll repeat it again, why I call you warriors is that your ability to take the shit the world gives you and keep stomping. Because I've been there too. I'm like, dude, what is the point of all this? Why don't I just walk to the store, get a gun, and pull it? I've thought that way for a while. But somehow we survive. That's why I laugh at the Beyonce song Survivor. Bitch, what have you survived? What have you survived? You've been given everything your whole life. You're worshipped forever. What have you survived? Have you survived a bear attack? Have you been beaten half to death? What have you survived? That's another good video I should do, right, guys? Seriously. Well, I don't know. I see it coming to the end, fellas. I don't know where we're going, man. You know, and this whole page is the Dark Loner's mind to the world, and sometimes I wonder. I think you guys are all that's left. I mean, really, in a world that totally does not understand us, that will never acknowledge us, I'm proud to stand strong in the midst of all this gayness and this just. I mean, guys, go on humoron.com. Go in there for a week and see the shit people are doing. I mean, all kinds of just you can't even imagine people do the stuff they do, and then wonder why I say the stuff I say about girls. You know what I've seen girls do? I saw a video the other day of the girl using a man's face as a toilet. Now think what you do on a toilet. Exactly. I don't even want to go into it. That's the type of individuals that we're dealing with here. That's what we're stuck around every day. This is not just a random thing. I want to see the worst of the world. I do. I want to see the truth. See, the media hides the truth from us. I want to see the reality. So I'll give you a bunch of websites you can go to. Humoron.com, chaotic.com, theync.com. See what reality is really like. And then you may understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Why I can't stand the world. I think 90% of the world, other than my brother, should be eliminated. It's disgusting what we're living in. We're the last. I'm gonna do a series on that, the last man. Because that's what we are, the last men. That's it. Men, what we used to know as men, are gone. They have no honor, nothing. Stabbing each other in the back for a piece of ass that they'll get tired of in 2 days. Seriously, once you bang the girl, what use do you have? A buddy of mine told me one time, he said, show me the hottest girl in a room and I'll show you a guy bored banging her. So think of it, the hottest girl in the world, somebody's bored banging her. That's why, I mean, and selling your brother out for that. That's why I call you guys brothers, man. Because I don't have any brothers. I'm all I got. And if like I said, I think I got 600 subscribers. That's awesome. I consider every last one of you a brother. If I never see you, whatever. You're still my brothers. You guys are living a life that I respect the hell out of you. And every time somebody joins the family, I say, welcome to the family. Because I want this to be the biggest mafia that nobody knows about. I do. The Red Pill Mafia. Or whatever we want to call it. But anyway, you know me, in and out. I am the Dark Loner, aka Whispered, formerly known as Fist of the North Star. See you guys on the dark side. Peace.